Hello and welcome to Tuesday. Yesterday I was listening to something. I was listening to a podcast that really hasn't posted in like 5 years. Um, I started listening to like episode one, and it's something that's been on my radar for the past 5 years, but I never just got around to giving it a listen. So I found myself just interested in finally give it a try, and I found myself pleasantly surprised. Um, the show is called Nonprofit, and the hosts will bring up a topic, discuss stuff about the topic, and then go to the future of said topic. Again, this is 5 years ago, and the first episode that they did was on pop music. And one thing really stood out to me. Like 10 minutes in, after like the first little interlude, they get into the like meat of the show. And the first few like sentences that they say, their discussion about pop music really threw me for a bit of a loop. I've always considered myself to be a fan of music, as is evidenced by these vinyl records, but I did my best to stray away from pop. Um, Good example here. Uh, if I just right here at the beginning, from here to not the first one, but the second record here. So this little section right here. Um, these records are from a band called AJR. They are a New York-based outfit of three brothers who, got their start making music in the living room, and they're like an indie band, right? And uh, I was introduced to them in 2019, right before their album Neo Theater came out, and it was a very interesting time in my life. Um, I was listening to both Neo Theater and the backlog of the brothers uh, around that time, and then in there were supposedly for a Neo Theater deluxe edition of this album, they were going to release uh, they were gonna release a just more tracks to the deluxe edition. Then I believe they came out with their fourth album. Is it? Yeah. So in like February 2020, they released a song called "Bang," which you might have heard because it was everywhere. It's on the radio, and that got put onto album number 4, OK Orchestra. And it was around that time that I found myself kind of falling out of love with the band. I've done this with several bands, right? The band is not huge already, or if they're start small and they just get exponentially larger and larger. Good example is Good Kid. I was a fan of their music in 2019, and then they released Good Kid 2, which I adored. Then they got big, and then Good Kid 3 and 4 came out, and I was just like, And I don't know why, right? I don't know why I feel bad about liking pop music. Looking into it more, it's kind of a thing of, oh, this is a... The podcast was discussing that it's like a candy bar for your ears. Uh, in a sense that, imagine you have, a bar of chocolate, right? Something that is universally enjoyed by everyone, and it's designed for people to consume. Why should you feel bad about enjoying something that sole purpose is to be sold to a consumer to be enjoyed? And looking at pop music that way, right? Um, the big song on the radio for the past little bit has been Apatu, which is the song by Rosie and Bruno Mars, I believe. Rosie of Blackpink, which is the only K-pop album I own. Ugh. Got this on sale for like $10. uh, I don't even think I've listened. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to this. I should. I'll give this a listen tomorrow. Um, but it's I had one of my friends like made me listen to it the other day. I'm like, this isn't great. And then I started listening to it more and more. I'm like, it's not like it's decent. And then it's kind of grown on me. This will become more apparent in the future when I discuss something later. But it's just, this is like, why should I feel bad that, oh, this is something that's scientifically made, not scientifically made, but like engineered in such a way for a mass appeal. And I shouldn't feel bad about that. I shouldn't feel like, oh, this is like, why should I care that, oh, this small little band that I love is actually hitting it big and this is something that a lot of people enjoy. I should be happy about that instead of being, no, this is my band. I love them. They only belong to me. Stop enjoying things I like. But I also want to share music with people, right? Take Insignificant Others. I'm So Glad I Feel This Way About You. Incredibly small band. Actually, let me load up Spotify right now and see how many listeners they have on Spotify, because it is probably not a lot. I think it's like 8,000 or something. Please. I hate the Spotify app is like broken on my phone. 8,773 monthly listeners. And their most popular song, Heathers, only no. Yeah, I'm so glad I feel this way about you and Heathers. Less than a million listens. A million listens each. Like, it's a very small band. I was listening to, what was it? I think it's like a band called Golden, also off of Counterintuitive. Stay Golden by Combat. Incredibly small band as well. And why should I feel bad that I love deep cuts, but something that is universally enjoyed by a bunch of people, right? I think the most poppy record that I've purchased recently is this one, which is right next to Blackpink. Here we go. But it would be Chappell Roan's The Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess. This is the 1 year anniversary edition. I like everybody loves Chappell Roan. So why should I feel terrible about liking an artist who has mass appeal? It feels wrong to me. It feels weird. But it's something that is designed for people to like. So I'm going to try to enjoy pop music more. As dumb as that sounds. Like, pop music even is not even a genre. It's just it's just what's popular at the time. Anyway, I think it's just my kind of disdain for modern radio, where it's just, let's play the same top 20 songs over and over again. Let's play the same ads over and over again. And like, I understand you need to pay for to pay bills and whatever, earn money, but it's just, it's probably not the ideal way to consume music. The ideal way to consume music is to just probably load up a playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, YouTube Music, whatever you use, of pop right now or something, like pop hits, and just go through that and experience music through there. That is probably the ideal. But that is a big ask. I'll probably, and I will try to keep up with what's hot right now. Um, I know Bad Bunny released an album couple like maybe last month or something, and it's probably what I should give a listen to, and I probably will, but it's it, this is new territory for me. As much as I love the super indie stuff and just wide breadth of music, um, I just need to try and consume some of the more popular stuff, as weird as that sounds. Anyway, that's what I want to call it for today. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.